My name is Ashley Broussard. I'm with the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. This is for Leadership Communication, Fall 2011, and it's How to Brand an Organization. At the conclusion of this PowerPoint, you should be able to do 5 things. Define branding, identify why branding is important, express how brand equity functions, give example statistics for popular brands, and also be able to brand your own organization. So we'll look at our first section for the slide, and that is the question, what is branding? Notice the large collection of brands at the top of this slide. Are any of them familiar to you? According to Career Builder, an employment brand is the way your organization's prospective applicants, candidates, and employees perceive you as an employer. So consider this. The next time you're looking at a logo, what are you thinking of? Are you considering the quality of the product, the amount the product's going to cost you, or the worth of that product after the cost? So now that we've identified branding, we can specify why it's important for the company. The primary concern is to define the character and dimensions of the environment in which a good or service will have to compete. So what the Journal of Business and Finance Librarianship was saying here is that if you know the character and dimensions of the environment in which your company is run, then you'll be able to express why it's so valuable as a service or as a good to your consumers and also to your staff. Brands are unique. They're seen as valuable by the organization as well as by the consumer, and they're there to promote the loyalty, the consistency, and the character, amongst other things, to the consumer from the company themselves, saying this is us, this is what we consist of, and this is why we're a trustworthy company. A research study conducted in 2011 by Career Builder found that companies who had a strong brand attracted 3.5 times the applicants per posting than companies in the same industry without the strong brand. Also, Employment Branding Institute gave out a study in 2009 that found that nearly half of employees cited the employer's reputation as a major influencer in deciding where to work. So basically, the companies are looking out whenever they're trying to find recruits, whenever they're trying to find new hires. They want to have a strong brand that those applicants can fall back on and understand why they want to be a part of the company, because the brand is so great in itself. The consumers, on the other hand, are going to prefer a workforce that appears skilled, knowledgeable, and motivated. When the services that are provided by the company are very intricate, very detailed, and very skillful, the employee base should reflect the same. Globalization is going to bring new competition for the products, services, and personnel in the workplace. So when the company is looking for those new employees in the area of high business population, again, a brand can help pull in those potential applicants simply because they're going to be familiar with the company and they're going to respect the brand. Also, it's going to be used to counterbalance the demographic issues whenever you're hiring those new employees. Companies need to stand out in this global economy, especially whenever one company can offer a similar product as another company, but at a lower price. So now let's focus on brand equity. We're going to find that there are 3 major categories: the firm level, the product level, and the consumer level. This is important whenever you're creating a brand because you want to see the gross product that's going to come out from it. And these 3 categories are an appropriate measurement to do that. This slide represents the firm level in determining the equity of a brand. So it's going to be measuring the worth of the financial asset as an intangible asset. And the way that's done is by subtracting the tangible and intangible assets from the market capitalization. And the outcome you're going to get is going to be the brand equity. So here's an example. Interbrand is a popular consulting firm for high-performing companies, and they've made a top 20 list here of the top equity brands in the given years. The way the company estimates the brand is by using a calculation of the projected profits, so what they expect that company to earn in the annual time, and then they're going to subtract the present value of those earnings. And then the outcome is going to reflect the stability and the global research effectiveness of that particular brand. The product level of brand equity compares no-name products to an equivalent brand product. So assuming equality among all other measurable circumstances, the price difference is going to be due to the brand. For example, in the prescription drug cost comparison, you'll find that many patients prefer brand name medications over generics. Even in the cases where the two medications are produced at the same warehouse, they're manufactured off the same production line, and the ingredients are exactly the same. The difference between the two is going to be the price between the generic and the price between the brand name, becoming the product level brand equity. So in this example, we have an $82 brand and a $25 generic. The difference between